And then, of course, Dresden. We could actually do some building in Dresden. Let's come back to that in just a second. I want to make sure that we got everything here. Yep, we did. Okay, so back to Dresden. I know that we have slots available in Dresden that we can be taking advantage of, so. And we certainly have enough build points. So. Provides plus 10 bonus to energy for all generals. This is an adjacency one, so we're not worried about that because we have all of our adjacency stuff going here. A citadel increases the time of the siege. No. Hall of Glory. That's recruiting mercenaries. No. Gives a +1 bonus to attack and defense, +2 bonus to power for all generals. We have one Hall of Strategy, so that must be this one here. And then we have 2 military academies. Pathfinder, a Society Lodge provides a +1 bonus to attack, AC, and saving throws. No, not worried about that one. So, we could do 4 more big things, right? And fill out these slots. That's the Hall of Strategy and the military academies. Main Spellcaster's Lodge, it allows recruitment of and provides weekly recruitment growth for War Priests, Monks, Assassins, Witches, and Bards. No. Don't need one of those. Make sure we're not missing anything. Sanctuary increases energy point income by 4. We don't need a shelter because Dresden already does what a shelter would do. A shrine increases energy point income by 1 and finance point income by 10. So we could put in a shrine. We don't need the watchtower. Watchtower is too specific. Yeah, more energy point income and finance points would certainly not be a bad thing. A sanctuary, more energy points. Let's do that. Let's do a sanctuary and a shrine. Not a mercenary guild. Spellcaster's Lodge, no. Hall of Glory. Uses the cost of recruiting. No, we already read that one. Don't need a citadel. Okay. So we could do another. We could do another sanctuary, right? Because there's no other singles that we need. That has the adjacency bonus, so that won't work with anything else. Let's see. I want to leave a couple spots open for sure. Let's do another Hall of Strategy. Put that up here. So we got 2 of them, 2 military academies. And then I'm just going to do another sanctuary. And another shrine. Or we can only do 1 shrine. Yep. Because this shrine is no longer on the list. So apparently you can only have 1. Oh yeah. Only 1 shrine can be built in each fort. Okay. So that worst case scenario, we drop another military academy and another Hall of Strategy to fill up the big spots, and then do another of the sanctuaries, just for more energy point income. If nothing else shows up, if nothing else unlocks then that'll probably be our plan. But I think that's good for now. God, this map is massive. All right, so we need to go home, and that's it. We have done everything else on this map. So we're waiting on the queen. I'm just double scanning here to make sure we don't have any other little question marks hiding out. Nothing else popping up. Nope, we're good. Fantastic. To home. Remember that you can only have 6 teleportation circles, and I actually have a list of all of the places that I want to put them. They're very strategic as far as getting us to move around the map rather quickly, and we just haven't unlocked the other towers yet. So I see the number of your undead servants is growing day after day. You have done well, student, surprisingly well, but we need to prepare further for the day when your living allies betray you. I trust you understand this inevitability. As your legend grows, so too will the anger of the righteous when they turn your gazes toward your domain. The solution is simple. Spare your living crusaders, for now. The area is littered with old Sarkorian burial mounds. Direct your servants to open these tombs and bring back the dead. The sentimental mortals will of course resent these orders, but it's foolish not to use such abundant resources quite literally laying under your feet. It's not enough to multiply the ranks of undead soldiers. You also have to get rid of the living troublemakers. The crusade is full of useless mortals, camp followers, peddlers, and severely disabled and other rabble. They provide no benefit to you, but could form a raging mob during an insurrection. Just say the word and we'll commence the great reaping in the name of 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿. Let the unwanted be put to the sacrificial knife. Such barbarity. Allow me to suggest a different approach. In Geb, the living and dead coexist peacefully thanks to the dead laws, which grant equal rights to all. If you introduce similar laws in Dresden, you will attract many new allies, powerful and noble souls, not mindless minions bound to serve the will of others. They will provide much needed support. Okay. So, what do we get here? We get Skeleton's Creation Decree. We get 45 skeletons. Meh. The Great Reaping. We get a bunch of zombies, 30 zombies. Or the Undead Aristocracy. 9 skeleton sharpshooters, 9 skeleton champions, or 10 vampires are recruited at the headquarters depending on the previous choice. What was the previous choice? And what's the last one, which is do nothing? Yeah, increase morale. I think my previous choice was the sharpshooters, right? That's what we picked. Yeah, we'll go with this one by the dead laws. Thank you for your confidence, Commander. Legis and scribes will immediately start working on the preparations for edicts to proclaim your will publicly. That it? Got it all done? So we've got to wait 3 days for that. Oh, we are so close to ranking up leadership. Just I want to slide it over. No, no, no. Go all the way to the end. Oh, well. Because we're earning 1,700 finance points a day. And only 14. So after we build those 3 sanctuaries, that's going to be another 12 per day. So we'll almost be doubling our energy point income. Nice. There's nothing left to do right now. These guys can't even move. So we're going to skip a day. All right, now we got some decrees popping in. 9, yep, skeletal sharpshooters. Nice. Issue the decree. Oh, military ranked up. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to just combine our armies a little bit here. Let's go campaign. Right, we want to move. No. Okay, these guys are coming up here. No. Damn it, stop. Not the backups. I'm almost thinking about swapping out the sorcerers who do 6 to 11 damage each, right? Well, they do, hold on. They also do magic missile, which does power D4 times unit number. So is it, which power? They don't have a power, do they? So it's the power of the army, which is 47. Yeah, it determines the power of spells and abilities. Oh, no, that's just by the general. That's army strength. So where do they get this power number from? See? Interesting question. Because they don't have a power stat. Anyway, I would be interested to see what the skeletal archers that we've been collecting, you know, if we had an entire archer back row between the mongrel sharpshooters, the marksmen, and the skeletal marksmen. Yeah, these guys do 34 to 41, 18 to 23. Yeah. All right. We can close that. And okay, so what do we got here? See, we've got 77 skeletal sharpshooters. No. We've got those 8. Let's bring these guys back over here. Okay. Now, let's swap them for them. And then we'll pick up the other 70 some odd ones that we have. And then, as the hammer's going around killing other armies, we won't have those random stacks on the map anymore. They'll just be added into our army. But I may move the sorcerers. Yeah, let's take them out. Put the sorcerers here. This is not the best army. I mean, the conscripts are fine and all, but the vampires don't hit that hard. headhunters are alright, but we just don't have a lot of them. And the clerics are meh. So now we can actually move these guys over to here. There we go. That's one more stack gone. Yeah, see, 77. Let's open this up. And just pull them out. Okay, back to the hammer. Over here. Now we'll pick these guys up. We do 21 to 28. Yeah, so they're still better than the mongrel sharpshooters. Not as good as the marksman, of course. But other than the marksman, we have a really terrifying army here between the Hell Knights, the Hedge Knights, and then our front row is just skeletons and freaking zombies. All right, we have a much better grasp on this now. Let's move these guys up here. The backups are rank 7 now. Nice. Hammer's still at 10. That's a good shuffle. It really is. How many movement points do these guys have? 27. Let's move them over to here. All right. So they're done for the day. Got nothing else going on. Skip a day. The fort lands of Yathwatch is being besieged by an enemy. They, who do not seek to know their enemy. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we have to get our army all the way down here. Now it is only a rank 6. So backups, how... Don't make me scroll down here again. How long would it take you to get here? 89. Hammer. Made me scroll down again. How long would it take you to get here? 123. Okay. Backups. You guys are going to earn your key. Okay. Cool. How many other... Oh, we can't look at it from this side. The arrival of 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐽 reinforcements. Reinforcements from 𝐂𝐚𝐽𝐳 have arrived in Dresden. Their leader, Ramian, is waiting an audience with the commander. Oh, that guy. Oh, no, no, no. That's the priest of Desna. I was thinking 𝐿rinn, but I think we killed 𝐿rinn, didn't we? All right, so now we can get out of here and go see what everyone wants. But good fortune, Commander. I knew that fate would bring us together again, and the timing could not have been better. You see, after the untimely death of old 𝐿rinn, may his soul find its well-deserved rest. The Queen named me the new prelate of 𝐂𝐚𝐽𝐳, and she recently tasked me with bringing reinforcements to Dresden. A complement of excellent fighters who are ready to do their fair share to rid the world of demons. It's an honor in me, Ramian. Here you're supposed to salute. Oh, how are things? Quite uncheerful, I'm afraid. Rebuilding work is happening apace, but most of the city still lies in ruins. Only a handful of the population have remained in the city. It has turned from a thriving hub into a military garrison, but I still hold out hope that one day that unfortunate city will finally enjoy the peaceful life it has so long deserved. Are you returning to 𝐂𝐚𝐽? Not a chance. 𝐂𝐚𝐽 is unsufferably dull these days. Noisy and dusty building work, marching soldiers, light-fingered suppliers. No, 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 no. I shall remain here where history is being made, where dreams of freedom from the demon's yoke are at last coming true. All right, thanks. Find me if you'd like to speak again. I'll be around. Look at this guy. Oh, it's Captain O'Dan. I'm glad to report that the reorganization of our army is practically complete. The counterattack and the capture of 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐫𝐭's citadel will serve as a vivid demonstration of our increased military strength. But before we set out, I strongly advise that our officers are informed of the tactical approach we're going to follow on the battlefield from now on. Apart from good soldiers and generals, an army needs a doctrine that states how it intends to win future battles. Personally, I would support a cautious, balanced tactic of attrition based on a defensive style of warfare. A decisive cavalry charge is the best tactic I know. The demons are bloodthirsty, but they're not too eager to die for their cause. If we were to daze them with a powerful strike and shake their confidence, they would choose running for their lives over a selfless stand. We cannot change the fact that our warriors lack the demon's individual might, but our discipline and chain of command are superior. The best way to use it is to maintain a tight formation. We move the foot soldiers up front, withstand the enemy's blow, then perform a quick and crushing counterattack. That is how the Taldan phalanx won their battles. That is how we will prevail as well. No matter what bright ideas the general has, no matter what strategies they may devise in advance, in battle a soldier must know how to react. If I were in charge, I would give my officers freedom to act on their own initiative instead of hammering particular tactics into their heads. Tell me about the stronghold. Storm's Peak is a mountain fortress built by the demon's minions. He chose the location of his base of operations wisely. Not only is it well protected, it provides a convenient attack route that threaten all the neighboring territories, include Dresden. They breed the most vicious battle beasts in its depths. The dungeons are always filled with captives, and the cellars are so vast they could feed a demon army of practically any size for years. Why can't we use multiple tactics at once? Yeah, because that makes sense. To train the troops to follow a new tactic, we must drill it into their heads, make them remember it better than their own names. If we try to teach our soldiers conflicting tactics, dissonance will inevitably ensue in the heart of battle. Alas, it's wiser to sacrifice a diversity of options in favor of uniformity of actions. Greyboard, you're not a soldier. What are you doing here? True, I'm not a soldier. However, I have a better understanding of killing than most. Besides, the fact that I'm not a professional soldier means I can offer you a fresh perspective and give you advice that would never occur to a career officer. So let me find the military. What are our choices here? Cavalry rush, infantry rush, officers' independence, or hardening. Okay, so yep, sorry. Okay, so the charge ability, units gain a +1 to speed and a plus 20% bonus to damage for 1 round. Unit receives a -2 penalty to AC. Doesn't sound very good. Isn't that what we just read? Oh, okay. This is infantry gaining the charge ability. It's the same thing. Okay. Let our officers decide. All cavalry and range units gain the independence feat, which just gives a +2 bonus to initiative. And the tough feat, which gives a +2 bonus to saving throws against disease and poisons. I'm going to go with we'll let our officers use their initiative in battle, the independence one. I mean, we're talking all cavalry and ranged units get to attack first, right? Because they get a +2 to initiative. So it's more likely that we're going to be able to get the first shots off. Our cavalry can get in there faster and hit units. I think that's the way we want to go. An army where the commanders don't try to force their so-called wisdom on their soldiers and instead let them use their own heads. That's unheard of. Greybor looks on contentedly as Captain Odan grinds his teeth. Well, I believe the military council has reached a decision on all the necessary reforms. All that's left is to put our army to the test. The siege of Storm's Peak. This battle will show us the worth of all the work we've done. Okay. Storm's Peak. Is there anything else we need to do here? And if you think about it, our army has 2 separate cavalry units, 3 separate archer units. So where is this peak? Not seeing this peak. Switch over to campaign. But map. Will that work? Not really. That did not work. Because let me tell you, hammer's ready. The hammer is ready to come down. But I'm not seeing it yet. So, maybe... maybe we skip a day. There we go. All right, so we added 7,000 gold, 5,000 finance points, 50 material points, and 25 energy points into our coffers. Done. Undead aristocracy, we got 9 skeleton sharpshooters recruited at headquarters. Done. Okay. So now, we have no rank ups. For development, we can still do these. I want to see if we have any other logistics ones that we want to do first. We don't, right? No events, just decrees. So rank ups, development. So we've got 3 there, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this one? Fighting the streets. Oh, Xanthor's experiments. Okay, so we can just pick one of these. Bastion to Fortress. How long is that going to take? 14 days. 7 days. 7 days. Let's do this one. I don't know which one we want to turn into a fortress. I don't know that it matters. Yeah, I don't know that it matters. I think a fortress just gives us more space. Yeah, see? Will expand its territory for buildings as well as allow the construction of advanced... Oh! So maybe we do... Oh, no, wait. We want this one. Upgrading a bastion to a fortress will expand its territory for buildings as well as allow the construction of advanced structures there. 1 fort of the bastion level will have at least 6 out of the 9 construction slots filled to be upgraded to a fortress level. Right now we only have 1 that can do that. Let's just go ahead and get that research cooking. Because that's going to be 14 days. And we have nothing else that we need to pick right now. Yeah, this... I just wish we could just throw that out the window. You're coming? Okay. No. Cancel. Hammer. Come up here, please. Okay. Then we'll go... We'll let them just come at us. I'm okay with that. Backups. You guys are coming down here to whoop on them. All right, let's see how the backups do here. Let's start with